Hey guys, Rami here with your third stimulus check update and stimulus package update. We finally have official dates from the IRS and the Social Security Administration on when those of you on Social Security and SSI and SSDI can expect your third stimulus check payments. The IRS and Treasury Department announced that they anticipate payments will begin to be issued this weekend to Social Security recipients and other federal beneficiaries who do not normally file a tax return, with the projection that the majority of these payments would be sent electronically and received on April 7th, next Wednesday. You can use the IRS Get My Payment tool to see an estimate of when the IRS may send your check. You will not see a payment date until the IRS processed your stimulus check, and they said that the Get My Payment tool will not be updated until the weekend of April 3rd and 4th, which is this weekend, with information for beneficiaries expecting payments next week. So this is great news. You can finally expect your check next Wednesday, this Wednesday, and will be able to check the status of your payment hopefully starting on Monday. Now let's see what else the IRS had to say about this in their press release, plus some more information that you guys asked for. So here we have, it says that most Social Security, retirement, and disability beneficiaries, railroad retirees, and recipients of veterans benefits who are eligible for an economic impact payment do not need to take any action to receive a payment. So you don't need to do anything to get that payment, the $1,400. These payments will be automatic. Like the previous economic impact payments, Social Security and other federal beneficiaries will generally receive this third payment the same way that they receive the regular benefits. So either direct deposit on your direct express card, paper check, however you get your normal benefits, it's the same way you'll get the $1,400. Some federal benefit recipients may need to file a 2020 tax return, even if they don't usually file, to provide information the IRS needs to send payments for any qualified dependents. So any of you who have qualified dependents and you don't file taxes, you may need to file those tax returns in order to add your qualified dependent on there to get the $1,400 for those dependents as well. So eligible individuals in this group should file a 2020 tax return to be considered for an additional payment for their qualified dependents as quickly as possible. Now, some federal benefit recipients already have received an economic impact payment, and I see some of you in the comments in my previous videos saying that you did receive your payments already, or maybe that you saw some of your friends received it but you didn't yet, and they address that here. It says the IRS emphasizes that federal benefit recipients in these groups who file tax returns already started to receive economic impact payments earlier this month, along with other taxpayers. So if you receive benefits but you do file tax returns, you got your stimulus check faster than those of you who don't file taxes. Because some federal benefit recipients do not file tax returns, the IRS did not have in its tax systems the current information needed to generate the economic impact payments. Last year, the IRS took the unprecedented step to receive and review data from other federal agencies and use that data to deliver payments automatically to these recipients. This action, which had never occurred in previous stimulus efforts, minimized the risk and burdens for the American public during the pandemic. Due to regular changes in the federal benefits population, the IRS needed to receive updated information this month from other government agencies. With these critical updates, eligible federal benefit recipients who don't normally file an income tax return will get a payment automatically in the next few weeks. Making these automatic payments to federal beneficiaries involves a complex multi-step process to handle recipient data from the other agencies. For the first round of economic impact payments last year, recipients in these groups received payments within 4 to 6 weeks after the CARES Act was signed into law. I remember that. Many of you had to wait until, I believe, either mid or end of May to get your payments last year. For the American Rescue Plan signed March 11th, the IRS projects that it is on track to deliver economic impact payments to federal beneficiaries at the same or faster speed. So hopefully you get it sooner than that. More details on this third round of economic impact payments and federal benefit recipients will be available soon on irs.gov. Now it says, in addition to work for federal benefit recipients, the IRS also continues to prepare and deliver additional economic impact payments for other eligible individuals, as well as deliver tax refunds. They're saying that the refunds have been delayed tremendously, and they're working on that. I mean, they're working on tax refunds, and that also got delayed. The filing deadline became in May 17th, and they're sending all these economic impact payments, so the IRS is pretty busy this time. For those receiving payments in the mail, the IRS urges these taxpayers to continue to watch their mail for these payments, which could include a paper treasury check or a special prepaid debit card called an EIP card. Taxpayers should note that the form of payment for the third economic impact payment, including for some Social Security and other federal beneficiaries, may be different than earlier stimulus payments. More people are receiving direct deposits, while those receiving payments in the mail may receive either a paper check or an EIP card, the prepaid debit card, which may be different than how they received their previous economic impact payments. So basically, just keep an eye out on your direct deposit account, your direct express card, your paper check in the mail, and or a debit card in the mail. You can get it any way out of those 4 ways. Now, they have a special reminder here for those who don't normally file a tax return. People who don't normally file a tax return and don't receive federal benefits may qualify for these economic impact payments. This includes those experiencing homelessness, the rural poor, and others. For those eligible individuals who didn't get a first or second economic impact payment or got less than the full amounts, they may be eligible for the 2020 recovery rebate credit, but they'll need to file a 2020 tax return. See the special section, blah, blah, blah. The IRS reminds taxpayers that the income levels, they're just saying that the income levels are 75 up to 80,000 for individuals and 150,000 up to 160,000 for married filing jointly. So basically, just keep an eye out over the next week or two. If you're expecting a direct deposit, maybe even a direct deposit on your direct express card, it should happen this Wednesday, April 7th. And you can check the Get My Payment tool on Monday, April 5th. Now, I know a lot of you asked this question before. Why couldn't Social Security provide data to the IRS sooner so the IRS could start paying economic impact payment to Social Security and supplemental security income recipients more quickly? Everyone was saying, why are you leaving these vulnerable people at the end? Why are you paying them late? And the answer here, that the Social Security Act is the law that governs what we are allowed to do and how. That law authorizes us to use our trust funds to administer the Social Security and supplemental security income programs. While SSA may help other agencies with their important programs, we do so on a reimbursable basis, so we do not use our trust funds. As a result of our efforts, we successfully signed the reimbursable agreement on a memorandum of understanding less than 1 week after passage of the ARP, the American Rescue Package, on March 17th. That process often takes weeks or months to complete, but we got the job done in a matter of days. A few days later, on Monday, March 22nd, we sent initial test files to IRS. The IRS confirmed on March 24th that our files and processes were good. The very next morning, we sent the IRS the complete set of real files. We completed this process more than a week sooner than we were able to provide a similar file to IRS during the first round of EIPs. The IRS announced on March 30th that it will begin to issue economic impact payments this weekend to Social Security and SSI recipients who do not normally file a tax return. The majority of EIPs, the stimulus checks, will be paid through direct deposit and to existing direct express cards and should be received on April 7th. We are waiting for information from the IRS about timing for people who will receive their EIP by mail. Just one point here that I noticed when I was reading this, that the IRS does not plan to issue prepaid debit cards to beneficiaries for this third round of EIPs. So even though they said in the press release that it might go out in paper checks or direct deposit or debit cards, here on the SSA website they say that the IRS does not plan to issue prepaid debit cards to beneficiaries for this third round of EIPs. So I don't know if you'll get a debit card or not, probably not. So you'll either get it in direct deposit or paper check or on your direct express card. And this is great news. We finally have a date. You guys have been asking for this for a while now, and finally you'll have it, Wednesday, April 7th. So that's all I have for you in today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you all. Please hit the like button on the video, share this video with your friends and family so they can find this important information as well, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and click that notifications bell to be notified whenever I publish new videos and new content for you. Also, get your free stock from Robinhood just by opening an account using the link below, and make sure to check the link for the Yada savings account. It's a savings account that is FDIC insured but gives you interest with a lottery system. If you use the link below, you'll get 100 tickets when you deposit as little as $25 for a chance to win up to $10 million. Then you'll get a weekly ticket for every $25 that you deposit. I think this is the future of banking, as it encourages savings to earn more chances at winning a large prize. Finally, don't forget to get your free stock from Webull when you deposit only $100, which is just like cash. You can take it out anytime you feel like it. All the links are in the description below. Please stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you in the next video.